One of the most impressive aircraft in German aviation history to this day is the Dornier Seaplane Do X. The Do X was the largest aircraft of its time, the first jumbo of the skies. The Do X-1 was built in the period from 1926 to July 1929 at an air yard in Altenrhein at Lake Constance in Switzerland. It is considered an outstanding example of aeronautical engineering, a giant of the skies, unique aviation history, the imposing Dornier Do X flying ship, of which only 3 aircraft were ever built and none still exist today. How would it be if this giant of the skies were a reality again, if this unique flying ship would become walkable again, and this impressive engineering effort by Claude Dornier could be admired again? This aviation historical aircraft is to be resurrected and bear witness to the early innovative power in aviation. The rebuild is to be carried out as a fully accessible and true to the original one-to-one aircraft, although not airworthy. This Do X one-to-one replica would be an aviation historical object with international standing. The first construction phase Alpha is the so-called foreship, from the leading edge of the wing to the tip of the flying ship. The foreship comprises ribs 44 to 58. The second construction phase Bravo is the midship. It includes frames 30 to 43. The third construction phase Charlie is the tail section without the stabilizer unit. The tail section includes frames 1 to 29. The fourth construction phase Delta is the stabilizer. The fifth construction phase Echo are the wings. The sixth and final construction phase Foxtrot are the engine pods with replicas of the engines and the propellers. From 2024 on, there will be detailed construction data for the replica of the Do X again. Then it is no longer a question of whether the Do X can be replicated, but rather a question of when the replica of the Do X will be completed. The foreship is the first rebuild step, called Stage Alpha, of the Do X replica. This part of the fuselage is about 8 meters long, 6 meters high and 5 meters wide. The foreship starts in front of the wing structure with rib 44 and ends at the top of the fuselage with rib 58. The rebuild includes the cockpit and the navigation room on the upper deck. On the passenger deck are a bar, a smoking room, 2 passenger cabins and the anchor room. Below the passenger deck are tanks and other technical equipment located. On the one hand, this foreship impressively shows the size of the entire Do X, and on the other hand, that a rebuild of a Do X as a whole is possible. The reproduction of the Do X has already begun. The first frame of the body, frame 44 out of 58 frames in total, has already been built true to the original. It is one of the largest frames. 6 meters high and 4.6 meters wide. It can be seen and experienced in a hangar at the Aviators Farm in Hildesheim, Germany.